Greetings, lovely Aquarians. Thanks for joining me. This is your reading for this new moon in your sign. It's the 1st of February today. So it is Aquarius. We're in the thick of Aquarius season. Random sentence from one of my favourite books by Dion Fortune. If you haven't read any Dion Fortune, most of her books were written in the 20s, 30s, maybe early, no, she did die, I think, in the mid to, no, early 50s, yeah, but amazing stuff. This is one of my favourite books. We've just opened it up randomly. So it's, let's just read a sentence. I toiled along at about 10 miles an hour for an eternity, and presently I came level with the farm in Trithoan. Hearing me, came out. He said he hadn't been able to take the car out to the fort that morning, and Miss Treth had had to leg it, and he begged me not to try, but I knew I couldn't make it on foot, with that pull up the gradient of 1 and 4, so I told him that what would be, and he sighed and gave me the milk. Morgan, it seemed, was living on tins at the moment, whether that relates or not. I just quite like to do that, just to neutralise my own mind before we get on with this reading. So, for me, it's kind of like a nice way to start. Aquarius, let's see what the general energies are for you at this time of this beautiful new moon. Very difficult to sleep leading up to it. I don't know why. Maybe that's just me. We come out with the 3 of Discs, works in progress. This is a very strong card, and it is about building foundations. What more can you say, really? It's about building foundations. It seems to be a theme for a lot of Aquarians, actually, for a lot of people at this time. Your choices here. We have the Queen assisting you, the Queen of Swords, and being incredibly accurate and taking no prisoners, knowing exactly what you want, which is wonderful, and being very clear about that, and being very clear about it to other people as well, which is a wonderful thing. Traits for ease, a little bit of light-hearted celebration. We have the 3 of Cups, beautiful setup of what appear to be like those sort of jellies. Make sure you take time out. Make sure you have a bit of light relief, because the general feeling around, just generally, it's hard not to be aware of what's going on around the world. And I'm not a great believer myself of just switching off all news constantly. It's good to keep in touch, even if it's just with your own community. This card is really saying, ease your way through this period of time by enjoying the people around you. Enjoy the simple things. Celebrate the small things. Moving forward, we've got the 5 of Discs, a kind of card of lack. Maybe there's a few financial challenges at the moment. This is not uncommon. It is not an uncommon thing to have a history of this 5 of Discs either. This sort of thing in the back of your mind all the time that you don't have enough, or that you won't be able to do it. You can, and you will. You'll be fine here. You've got a great ability to be very resourceful when it comes to drawing in other people, and actually being quite a magnet for that, Aquarius. So, one thing I think I've learnt in the last, in the last week, not necessarily learnt for the first time, but, the importance of, we get so used to doing things on our own and handling everything on our own often. If we don't, even if we have family or whatever around us, often it is like that. And I must say, it did really strike home in the last week that, it's really good to pull resources. This can back you up so much, can't it? I mean, Aquarians know that anyway, because you're really very tuned into the collective, to groups. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Moving forward, we'll just go and clarify this reading for you. There is something new coming through, and whether that's I think you've already embarked on this journey. You possibly just maybe tweaking the way that you do it. You know what I mean? If this is a constant thing in the back of your mind, this feeling of not having enough, sort of chasing your own tail in some ways, don't be backwards and coming forwards to seeking the support from others. It's okay to be emotionally open as well. And I think too, I get this word, and I think to cradle that within oneself, to cradle it, to sort of sit with it and see how we look at it and how it has impacted us in the past. The past is in the past. It's not now. So, we can sit with this sort of energy of that feeling of lack and feeling of not having support or backup. I think you've got a lot of that around you, Aquarius, at the moment. We had the moving forward here, the Princess of Discs is a really timing card, a seasonal card in my mind. And, she's waiting to give birth. And this is a new thing. It's pretty lovely. We're just going to clarify, just to peel the layer back a wee bit without dwelling too much on each position. So with this Three of Discs, can we have some insight here? Maybe in your dealings with others, we have the Nine of Wands here, a card of defense. Maybe at the moment you're sort of oscillating between dealing with what could possibly be old patterns for you. Remember, these are really general readings, but you might be struggling a little bit with, letting go a wee bit, just trusting people that are helping you. You want to bring others in with the Three of Discs, but you also want to retain a level of control. I do see this as a challenge for you, but this is in a position of current or general energies around you at the moment. But there is there's someone around you, and either they're showing you something or you're showing them something. That's what I'm getting here, Aquarius. We'll look at the Queen of Swords, get some clarity on the Queen of Swords. Position of choice. Position of choice. Oh God, this happens so often. Okay, we get the Queen of Swords again. Directive. Be precise, be clear. And that means within yourself as much as with anyone else. Double whammy, 2 Queen of Swords in your position of choice. You know exactly what you need, what you want. There may be an internal a little internal struggle here that I think someone else is possibly presenting similar. You're seeing a similar, how would you say, a similar reflection. You're getting someone that has similar qualities to you at the moment that you're either struggling with, or it's making you question, you know, maybe past habits of old defenses, that kind of thing, Aquarius. So we get 2 Queen of Swords in the position of choice, and we also get the 9 of Discs, which is a wonderful card of independence. Really enjoying what you've created around you. I mean, that's a comfortable card. In reality, you can choose clarity, discernment. You can choose comfort with that. 3 of Cups, traits for ease. Enjoy the people that are around you. Can we just have a look at that? Yeah. As I said earlier, don't be afraid of being more open emotionally. We get the Ace of Cups. I love this Ace. It is a gift. It's here for you within this whole sort of group of people that you have access to, that you are enjoying and moving forward with this new creation. Yeah, it may not be coming as fast as what you're not seeing it as quickly as what you would like to, but that doesn't mean that something's repeating from the past here with that 5 of Discs. So let's look at the Princess of Discs. Another 9. This is something new for you that it's just taking a while to get comfortable with. That could be anything, Aquarius, but this is what I'm getting. 9 of Cups, you know what makes you happy. You know where your happiness lies here. Another card, emotionally independent. Yes, but there's 9 cups in this card. Quite a happy fellow there, or for less. Go with this. Allow this new thing to come through, because there is something new coming in here beyond all of this. Yeah, and you know it too. You can see it. You've seen it. You can see it now. So don't get tripped up by this 5. Just a psychological kind of lack. Okay, now we'll pull up. These are face down. We've got a journey map card and from my own deck, and a Pixie and Fairy from Brian Froud, Fairy Oracle. So let's turn these up. Yeah, this is it. We get Central Intelligence Agency, which is all about the heart, right? Remember this. Remember this. Don't put the kibosh on anything here at this point. There's a thread here that through this process, that allow yourself to express honestly, emotionally. Because I say that just from these previous cards, but also Central Intelligence Agency is all about, the magnetic nature of the heart, that you don't have to give away a pound of flesh in order to express yourself emotionally or from the heart. We get the bodacious bodak with that, which is unhelpful help. Whatever that is, if you're seeing that around you, you're feeling it in whatever projects or work or whatever it is, creative activities that you're involved with. Is it someone else or is it you? Is what I would say. An important question to ask Aquarius at this time. All in all, wonderful, lovely reading. I hope Obviously, you've got a lot going on, Aquarius, so enjoy and do take that time out to really enjoy those around you. Enjoy expression of heart. Thanks, Aquarius. That's your reading for your new moon on the 1st of Feb in your sign. Thanks for joining me. Doodle. Bye.